So this is like a follow-up video to my last one of Wythenshawe Park. It's to show what you can do with a place, you know, no matter how dilapidated. So this is one of the greenhouses at Walton Hall in Warrington. It's recently been refurbished. So I'm going to just give you a quick look round. I'm doing that mainly, well, partly because I'm here anyway, for college most Thursdays. That's our classroom over there. Yeah, I'm doing it not just to show, you know, what a place like Wythenshawe could look like with investment, but also because this place houses the National Collection of Bromeliads. So I thought I'd show you around the Bromeliad house. Hi, excuse me.
Sorry.
It's all right, don't worry. You are allowed in here, by the way.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because they haven't got any notice, so I'm not sure. Am I allowed to go in?
You are, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, there's a well-known Bromeliad, the pineapple. It's only a picture. There is a pineapple in here, but it's not in flower at the moment. But these are quite fascinating plants for a number of different reasons. One is that they don't really have roots, or they do have roots, but all they do is glue the plant to the tree. So they've got a bit of a humidity, a short lack of humidity in here at the moment, so the roots aren't really sticking. But there's one that I propagated. It might be a new species, so I've provisionally called it Bilbergia christiana. Yeah, so they've got adventitious roots that glue them onto the tree. They get there's one in flower. They've got various different flowering habits. There's some flowers that have actually finished off. They still look quite spectacular. There's one with a big flower spike on it. It's getting ready to come into flower. Yeah, they're also interesting because they have these pools of water in them, technically known as phytotelmata. There's one. And these are actually home to the dart frogs. These plants are native to like South America, Central America. So you've got all these dart frogs, tiny little frogs. Well, up to about 6 centimetres. I think golden dart frog's about the biggest one, and they're about 6 centimetres, I think. Strong contender for the most poisonous animal in the world, actually. And most of these frogs, I don't know about all, but a lot of them spend their entire lives in these plants. So the water over time, algae starts to grow in it, and you know, plankton move in to feed on the algae, and the dart frogs will lay their eggs in these little pools. The tadpoles will hatch out and feed on the algae and the plankton, you know, little crustaceans and stuff, and grow into adult frogs, and then they'll live on the you know, around the pools. I think this might actually be the Bromeliad that golden dart frogs live in. It's a good size, you know, you can get your hand in there. There's quite a bit of water, they can shelter in there from predators very easily. Yeah, there's one putting an impressive flower. So yeah, this whole thing would just sit on the branch of a tree in the wild, and this is, like I say, the National Collection. This is maintained by a fellow called Don Billington, who also happens to be our tutor at college, and we are exceptionally lucky to have him as a tutor. He's an incredibly knowledgeable person, not just about bromeliads, but design and also plants generally. Well, mostly plants generally, and then design. He's got like 10 Chelsea medals. Hello again. Yeah, if you don't know much about horticulture, 10 Chelsea medals is a lot. Like, I don't think anybody else has ever got 10. And he's a lovely bloke as well, very down to earth, very blue collar, from Liverpool, trained at Croxteth, which is another place that's fabulous, but being allowed to absolutely fall to bits. In fact, I might do a video down there when we get down there. We're going down for college at some point. But yeah, why couldn't we have Wythenshawe housing the National Collection of something? You know, Something I'd love to see, but not bromeliads, because they're already here, looking quite happy. It's just a kind of mishmash of stuff. I think that might be the original statue. It's always been a... Anyway, hope you enjoyed that.